And afterwards, I'm gonna mix myself up a drink. Yeah, what you drink? Holy shit, I had to have hit a small crit somewhere in there because I just did more damage with the same thing I just did that did 1500 in like 3 or something. I just did 1539. So, can you Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we have a whole training area and you can got English today. You can change the shit around so you can have a bunch of little targets or you can have one giant cart. So let me know when you can see this. Oh, and I can hear that, brother. but, but yeah, this is the gun lance. This is the really high ranking ones that I have. This is a okay, it doesn't say. But this is a really good one. This took a while to get a hold of. This is I think this is a rank 11 weapon because I don't have what I need to get. That's a gun lance. In a way, yes. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you the combo I was just telling you about. So, upswing, down, burst, side swipe, and then just this. I missed the side swipe, so I did a little less damage. But think, this thing has the same defensive properties as the regular lance, but with a little bit more damage. But this has slightly different attacks because I can do this. The further it can go through an enemy, the more it'll hit. Piercing attacks. Bows can do something like that too. I actually you can make little classes and everything. So I built this specifically around bows. This is just a kind of an outside perspective. The actual armor I'm wearing is a lot different. But yeah, pretty much. This charges, and once it hits max, it changes how many arrows you shoot and slightly how much damage you do. But this is probably the most for really long enemies when you get them knocked down. This absolutely punishes it'll go so far. I've done so much damage to things at times with that. Oh well, let me show you. I made this as just a kind of a universal kit for dragon weapons. Different elements like dragon, fire, ice, all sorts of shit. Like you can, everything is. No, that's a companion. So like, take this. This is a Teostra. This is a Elder Dragon. So it has complete immunity to fire element. It's very weak against water and ice. It's not very weak to thunder and dragon. And then there's ailments, which sometimes have a physical, like a visual cue. Poison, they'll have poison around their mouths, and it will be bubbling. Sleep can put them to sleep. Paralysis can stun them. Blast just makes an explosion randomly, and stun, it generally will kind of knock them over. But this is the long sword. This one took me a while to get. This is a very end game item. You do this shit just repeatedly, and you build up charge, and you can keep doing this over and over. It does great damage, as you can see. Once the bar that I'm currently depleting right now fills up, you can pretty much do the... Yeah. You notice how once it gets full, I swap to a different kind of whole attack? It uses that bar to actually do those attacks. And now it's full. So it does give it a bonus towards damage. So I'm doing a little bit more with my basics. I was doing like 80 on the high. Now I'm doing like 100 at a high. And then I've got the regular swing, which is always doing 100 almost always. But here's where the bars really come into play. Shit like that. If I can fucking manage to do it without fucking it up, let me try this. I can use all 3 bars in the matter of probably about 30 seconds with the right setup. If I can hit them with that, I do this, and then I can chain it back into an Ice Spirit Slash, which does good damage. But I got all sorts of cool weapons. Let's see. Let's go to Charge Blade real quick. I've got to upgrade this one to a higher level eventually. But this is the Charge Blade. You know, it's got a good shield. You know, it's pretty medium defense. You know, you see those kind of like jars underneath that other blade up on my upper left? Around where that big sword was? When I do this, those will start to change color. When they're red, they're full, and there is a level above that will prevent me from being able to do any attacks. It'll just bounce all my attacks. But it's got all sorts of great little kind of combos. So I can do that. I mastered this fucking weapon quickly. And there goes all my vials. But now my sword is amped, so I'm doing not only a slash, but it has like an extra burst. Just a little bit extra damage. So I tie that into quick, just constantly fucking hits. You know, I'm already up 500, 600 damage, and I'm only 25 hits in. And this is what happens when the files are just completely fucking full. My sword glows red, the thing closer to the hilt is sparking, and when I hit things, it typically will bounce off instead of hitting. But because it's a training dummy, I'm thinking it just lets it do it. But that's a poison weapon right there, actually. We have so much more to go. You ready to see a hammer? It's hammer time, bitch. There's 2 attacks with this charge that I'm doing. There's the stationary, which will do this, which is a charged brutal big bang. And then there's my moving, which will do this. And then I can finish it up with an upswing. Or I can just mash circle. And it does pretty solid damage. I used to play it, I just never really got too into it. It would frustrate the hell out of me and I'd just get pissed off. Oh, here's that shield I was telling you about. Black Lightning. So, it's currently not really charged or anything at the moment, but look at that blade. Nice aqua blue. It's got the nice shine to it, gold accents. You can see the feathers coming off the shield when I attack with it. And it's got some real solid damage. 30 hits, 2k. Yeah, it doesn't look too impressive right this second, but let me quickly do that. Now that looks sick. That's why I wanted this thing so bad. Because that's the thing about this weapon, is it's not just sword and shield. It's a big ass axe. But yeah, there is one other attack with this axe that is specific when you have the shield charged. Only when you have the shield charged you can do this. And discharge all of your files. Or you can just use them one at a time. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Hell, we have bow guns too. Yeah, they're technically like bows. Like this is one that I got a while back. These typically fire in burst, but they have this. Basically, in a way, they all have different looks to them. I'm trying to remember how to reload. I haven't used this shit in so long. But you can change different ammos, like piercing ammo. So you can... Yeah, that's the thing with bow guns. They're good at range for like supporting and just kind of keeping shit down. Let me swap to a different bow gun. Let me find... There are two different types... Oh, you're fine. There's two different types of bow gun. There's heavy and light. Here's a heavy one. This is a bit slower, but this one specifically, I become stationary to attack with this thing. And it fires like a sniper round. Effectively, yes. There's different ups and downs to certain weapons. Like, let me go in here and show. So, say I wanted to use this sword, Ruinous Extermination. There's attack, sharpness, affinity, element, elder seal, slots, and defense bonus. That is typically what you're going to be seeing along all of these. On the left is just telling you what the numbers represent. So my attack is only 957, but that is not exactly how much damage I'm doing because of Dragon's Resistance. Sharpness. That is how long I can go doing as much damage as the weapon is allowed to deal before it starts kind of going down. Because this one, it's white, then blue, green, lighter green, yellow, red, etc. Like purple. My Black Lightning Eagle has the highest amount of purple, I want to say. The more purple you have, the longer your durability is going to last. White and purple are where you want to keep them. But like you see here for the Gunblade, this is something slightly different. This is shelling type and shelling level. type is between three types: normal, long, and wide. Wide has the best close range burst damage, like that, me firing all my shots all at once like I did earlier. It would have an even higher damage if that was a wide shelling type. And then shelling level, I'm not still not really sure how that works. But yeah, most weapons you just gotta look at certain things. If you're fighting an Elder Dragon, you want to bring something with Elder Seal, like these Brimstone weapons. They have an average Elder Seal, which will weaken the dragon a little bit. You know, or I could bring Ruinous Extermination, which has high Elder Seal, but low dragon damage. Most weapons that have dragon attributes have Elder Seal. Then there's like your ice, your everything else. I mean, there's so much here. Like this weapon, this has a hidden value. You notice how it's got the like little brackets around the 390? The words are a little darker than, say, Fate's Curtain. You know, and it doesn't have the brackets around it, or whatever the fuck them things are. That is a hidden element. So I would need to use something called Free Element in the skills, which I don't think I have on this class, period. In order to... I forgot what I was doing for a moment. No, I am not trying to rename it. But yeah, I would need to get that skill and get it to level 3 in order to have the full attribute. This weapon I'm about to show you, I hated fucking earning. I hated earning this sword. Because I had to fight a seething Bazelgeuse on top of another 3 or 4 regular Bazelgeuse. It is literally a flying pine cone grenade. It's bullshit. Every time you turn around when you get to high rank, here he comes, fucking Bazelgeuse. And I'll even show you what I mean. Let me see what it's weak to again, and I will go hunt that motherfucker real quick. Where is he at? There, this is the fucking picture for Bazelgeuse. It just looks like a bullshit as it is. Thunder is its weakest. So I'm gonna go to a high rank one instead of playing it on Master. I'm gonna go to high rank because I feel like keeping my sanity. I forgot to fucking equip the kit. So let me go back to Selenia. Oh, I could even go back to my room. I could show you. You get your own room to decorate and do whatever you want. You can play your own kind of music in there. It's only whatever is allowed. Like, they have a playlist of all the in-game songs and music. And guess what mine is when I walk into my home? No, it's the same thing that plays when Bazelgeuse comes around. When you're fighting him. So, I walk into stress. Home sweet home? No, this is home stressful home. Home is where stress leaves, not here. Please tell me you can hear it. Do you hear it? Yeah. Yeah, that's why I play it. Because who doesn't want to get stressed out the moment they walk into their own home? uh, but I'm about to walk out into Selenia. This is the Iceborne hub area where you can eat food, you can meld items, you can make new weapons. What, mate? Kraken. Hmm. Dude, you're about to see Basilgeese here in a minute. You're about to see what, and I think my description on it is perfectly accurate. A flying pinecone grenade. Oh, man. But yeah, when you make your character, you get to make your Palico, which is the little cat dude that I had following me. And you can give them new equipment. I can't help you. I wonder if any... Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta fucking load up an online session. I'm gonna see if anybody's fighting a Basilgeese in high rank right now, because I'd rather go help somebody else than have to fight one from scratch. Because at least then the dragon will fucking hop from me to him, so I'm not just getting my ass kicked all the time. So what game are you playing? Oh. Oh. So you just got fucked up, huh? Yeah. You are a pirate, yar har diddly dee. Uh-oh, uh-oh, I lost something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuck. Um, I may or may not have lost. Oh, nope, there it is. Okay. Ooh, I about panicked there for a second. That's like $5. Join quest. Respond to SOS. Oh, for once I'm going to be going to hunt a Basilgeese. Oh, I was looking in master rank. Oh, God. High rank. I always do this 3 times. Great, so I gotta go fucking do it from scratch. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Oh, no shit, Sherlock. That ain't what I need. I am not hunting 2 Basilgeese simultaneously. You are stupid if you think I'm gonna do that. I just want 1. Come on. Where is it at? Oh my god, you're gonna be a whole big problem. Is there an event I can do that involves just a singular Basilgeuse? I will say be careful when doing any of the events, because you will inevitably fuck up like I did. I was doing this one, which is Contract Woodland Spirit. This is a Witcher crossover. I didn't realize that I was going to fight the hardest thing I have fought in a while, because this quest level close to Death March difficulty in Witcher 3, and I went to go fight this thing. Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I'm looking for just a one-on-one fight. Okay, this'll have to do. This'll have to do. So, I'm gonna eat. Oh no, I've already eaten. Okay. So yeah, you can eat food to increase how much health and stamina you get for your first life when you... If you... Oh, God. If you die... Not so much die, you kind of just get knocked unconscious and carted back to the closest base. Yeah. Okay, so... Huh. Okay, so as soon as this loads the quest up, I'll be able to go fight this thing and you'll be able to watch. And I'll fire up a flare and maybe somebody will join me. If I'm lucky. I probably needed to hunt this thing anyway again. I probably have something somewhere that I need parts of it for that I just haven't figured out yet. Ooh, but this is gonna be something else. Oh, and it just started me right next to it, basically. I'm pretty sure because I swear to God I just saw it. I'm gonna take my potions. Why, hello there! Hello, sunshine! That was such an upbeat way. I'm gonna tease the fuck out of it. Oh, there's something I can use. Give me the misfired scales. Thank you, come again. I'm coming for you. Basil Geese! Yep, here he is. And there he goes. Leaving a track of explosions. Oh, I didn't fire a flare. Now I did. Then probably take some side quest time to go fucking prepare. Or go to port or something and just check out this shit real quick, cause I'm going after this hoe. Because he decided to fly to the farthest end of the map from where he started. There are bases all over this place, but none of them get me very close to it. Very quickly, at least. But look at this place. This place is fucking gorgeous. Massive crystal spires. Called them spirals for a second. With the maps, absolutely gorgeous. I swear to God. If I haven't convinced you to get this game yet, I am very surprised. It's like 20 bucks all in all, I think. Oh my God! Guess what? He ran off again. Just when I got here. Oh, and you don't take fall damage. Here he comes, and he's about to go back up there. Oh, no, 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 he's hovering down. Here he is. I'm coming for you, bitch. Fucking every time. This is why I hate fighting this thing. He leaves explosives everywhere he goes. He shoots them at me. He fucking drops them on top of me. Mate, I don't know why I decided to do this. I cannot stand fighting this fucker. Oh my god, he's kicking my ass. Dude, I have probably the highest amount of armor I can get, and he's kicking my ass. I'm over 1,000. I'm about one death basically away already from just saying fuck this dude and just running off. Yeah, he's kicking my ass and he's pissing me off. Fuck fighting this thing. God. But you see what I mean by this thing being the most bullshit? I'd rather go fight fucking Nergigante again. Hell, I will go fight Nergigante again because I can. I just can't remember what he's weak to. I think it's dragon. I think he's an elder dragon that eats elder dragons. Yeah. Talk about eating your own kind. Yeah, there's two types of Nergigante. There's regular Nergigante, and then there's Ruiner Nergigante, which took me forever to get to the right level to be able to even attempt the mission, which I did twice in a row without dying with a lance and only one other person helping. Which was very impressive considering I was also impaired.
Hey, you.
Yeah, that's good. Keep it up. Join quest. I might even see if I can go help somebody fight regular Nergigante. Yeah, so plenty of people are doing Nergigante. Eater of Elders is the quest. Yeah, let me quickly run a check. What's he weak to? I'm pretty sure it's dragon. I mean, dragon's a good one. Thunder's the best. Which I'm technically already set for. Eat some food, quickly skip through it all, and oh, I'm still preparing. God, I hate that. Well, I can stock everything I can. I'm out of Mega Demon Drug. I don't have any more. And I can't make any because I'm out of Nourishing Extract because I can't remember how to get it. I'm pretty sure I gotta go kill bugs in the Rotten Vale. So I've got one Mega Drug left. Which that would probably get me fucking banned by calling it the Mega Demon Drug. And then the alternate potion that is good for armor is called Armor Skin. So I mean, hell, I'm fighting big ass fucking dragons with swords and shields. With cannons. Yeah, this is a great game, I swear to God. Yeah, the only reason it's really complicated to be able to help you is because once you load into your mission, your required missions to even progress through the game, um, okay, I just had to pause for a second because this guy just said something very sus. But all you gotta do is watch every cutscene that is attributed with the mission, because there's various cutscenes that you will have to see. Like getting in there sometimes is all you gotta do. There's all kinds of things, you know. It's really complicated. You'll see once you get the game. You'll get cutscenes. Once you watch them all for that mission, you can leave, or you can fire up a flare and I can join you. So one way or another, I can join you. But yeah, this is Nergigante. It is a good game because there's forever something you can do. Yeah, I would much rather fight this dude than Bazelgeuse. Yeah. But yeah, this is some shit for you right here. You have to fight this dude eventually. He ain't shit compared to his Ruiner form or Shara Ishvalda. Or literally anything in Master Rank. Like, I'm dead serious. He is a piece of cake. I mean, he's already at about half health, and I just got here. And I'm using just the sword. I'm bringing out the axe now. We could be Lancers. Just you and I, we just run Lance. Lance is actually a really simple weapon to use, believe it or not. For as complicated as some people think it is, it really isn't. It's attack, 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 dodge backwards. Or like, instead of like doing a roll like most weapons, you do kind of a hop. Just kind of a short hop backwards. It is the fastest way you can attack with that thing, aside from when they're on the ground from being knocked out and just charging into them. Like, this got some shit to it. I mean, hell, if I get them on the ground and they're on the ground for long enough and I can charge up a greatsword, I can do... I did a while back with a really good hit on the head, because the head is their weak point, so you do a little bit more damage. I think about 50% more, roughly. You can I cranked out a fucking 900 damage in one fucking hit. And just think, that's just from the final attack, because there's 3 of them. There's the first initial charge, a second stronger charge, and then there's the true charged attack, which does absurd amounts of damage, what they're weakest against, and other shit. Like, dude, look, we're abusing this dude. He just died. How fucked up's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, I probably needed some of these items anyway. But once you get the Immortal Dragon scales, there's the Guardian sets of weapons which you'll probably primarily be using for the very most of the game because they have the highest output damage and everything. They're like the best for just the main game shit before you get to everything else because everything requires only one thing to upgrade it. It starts out only needing iron ore just to craft. A single iron ore is all it takes. Then it's a Ageneth scale, which is the first kind of big hurdle you get. And then it's a commendation from fighting Zora Magdaros, which you get just by completing that mission. And then it's a Pink Rathian scale. And then it's the Immortal Dragon Shard. There are 5 tiers of just that set that are all pretty good. Nothing quite comes close to it until you get to mastering shit. Like, I'm gonna go to the smithy and I'm going to show you some things that I'm working on and that I'm going to work on eventually. And then I can end the stream or whatever. Or I really wish I had more people to play this game with. Because the one guy I used to play it with that actually helped me get my shit together, I already surpassed him. I surpassed him shortly after he and I just kind of stopped talking for whatever reason. We're not on at the same times anymore. Like, let me pull up my squad card. No, that's not it. Squad card list. No, that's not it either. Guild card list. Here we go. Arc. So he's got he's level 69 hunter rank, level 20 master, as compared to my 111 master rank and 151 hunter rank. In over 500 hours. But this is something cool. Guild halls, you can actually see other players and interact with them. So you can all sit at the same tables, or there's like this is an arm wrestling barrel. You can arm wrestle each other. Yeah. Oh, and hell, he just fucking came down here too. This is a smithy. You can forge new equipment, you can upgrade existing equipment, you can augment certain weapons. Like if I wanted to augment this with defense, I'd have to get the materials required, and then it will apply a defense bonus. Or I can upgrade their slots. So it can have another gem slot. Hell, I can even give it health regen, which I am nowhere near close to having the stuff for. Which will give me HP based on how much damage I do. You can manage your kinsects from here. You can nurture them, by basically upgrading them. Like, there was a set of quests that you get after you beat... I still don't remember how far, to be honest. What's the fucking game? I think it's Pikmin or something, and you get this dragon soul instead of a bug, basically. Or you can just kind of change their elements or whatever. You can set decorations from here, which is how you get a lot of your upgrades. Like, I have 5 levels of thunder attack equipped to increase how much my thunder attack does. So it's currently thunder attack plus 10% and a bonus of 100. But I'm currently working on a certain lance. Soul Prominence. I'm trying to get to Silver Prominence. This is from the Rathalos tree. There is another tree. There's the Rathalos and then there's a Rathian. Rathalos is a male. Rathian is a female. The king and queen. They are referred to as king and queens. But the silver is the hardest to fucking get a hold of. So, silver and gold between their corresponding. Rathalos is silver, the Rathian is gold. And they are fucking anal to fucking get a hold of. Because I also want to get both the Rathalos and the Rathian set of gun blades, or the gun lance. Because this fucking shield for this is just, look at that. It's a chunky shield, and then that's the fucking gun lance itself. Then there's the Queen's Panoply. I can't fucking read that shit. Shield. It's some sexy weapons. You get all sorts of cool looking armor. Oh, what's my... I think my Black Lightning Eagle is arguably my favorite, but there's lots of cool ones, like Fate's Curtain, which is from the Devil Joe monster, which is from the previous game, apparently. I had to defeat so many just to get a hold of this. And then I had to fight an even harder version of it. It's battle worn. It is fucking amazing. It looks kind of like I have a chainsaw. And then it turns into a giant, gory, gruesome axe. It's got there's the what's that thing called? What's the other Devil Joe called? Because there's the regular Devil Joe, which is I actually used to call it the Devil He Joe for some reason. You know, it's a beast. It constantly has to eat because of its enhanced metabolism. Where is it? There's a lot of alternates. There's the Savage Devil Joe. It got this way by... let me see. I can't remember if it was this one. I think this one actually started carnivore. Like, eating its own kind, I think. Yeah, there's the Black Veil Valhask, which is the more beefy version of the Valhask, which will give you a really weird status effect. It'll set your health really low until you dispel it, and then you gotta heal again. There's the Ruiner Nergigante. Shara Ishivalda has 2 phases. It has a stony phase, and then it has the not stony phase. When it's not covered in stones, it has a lot of really hefty range attacks. Or like the Zinogre. This is a real piece of shit. Honestly, this is a close second, or honestly a good second place in terms of BS to go against the fucking Basilgeuse and the Seething Basilgeuse. Here's the Silver and Gold Wraths. God. The different wraths, they're really hard to fucking kill, and I haven't done too many of them. A Stygian Zinogre, which is how I got the Drakebone blades and shit. Yeah, there's all kinds of things. It took me forever to beat this fucker, Ultreon. Absolute anal, this one, because it's not... For fighting this, it's not a matter of how much damage you can do. This thing's gimmick is it is a status check, basically. For the one that I was doing, you had to use ice elements. And if you don't do enough, its attack will kill you immediately. You can't even out-heal it. And that's how I got... Where is it? No, it's not going to be there. It's going to be probably over here. That's Demon Rod, Ogre's Jaw. This. The Alatreon Great Sword. It is super heavy, super beefy, lots of damage, good durability, great element. It just doesn't have a lot of Eldrassil. But it's still solid. It took forever. It was between several attempts and actually killing one of them when I got lucky with some people already having it mostly done. I have yet to beat this, which is Fatalis. This is the main big bad. This is a final challenge, and I have yet to fucking beat it. There's a behemoth, there's all sorts of shit. There's a Leshen, the ancient Leshen, which are already hard enough to fucking beat. But yeah, if you get this, I will fucking play it with you, and we will kick some ass. Because there's countless things you can fight. I mean, I can show you how easy I can beat a low rank Ageneth real quick, just solo, that you would actually have a lot of trouble fighting. I can't remember what it's weak to. So in a way, I can boost you through shit so much faster than you could imagine. Water. So poison's good, dragon's good. Pretty much everything except for fire is good enough. But water is arguably the best to fight it with. And guess what? I will use dual blades to kick its ass. So let me find my dual blades that I have. Ah, there it is. Holy Guild Knight. Feel better? Do you feel better? I heard that. Yeah, I asked if you felt better. God. Dense motherfucker you are. Yeah, I'm just fucking with you, man. Yeah. Here we go. Do I have... No. One hell of a sinus infection is the name of this quest. I'm about to slaughter this dude. And while I wait, I'm actually gonna top my bottle off. You ever had Di Serono? Do you like maraschino cherries? Maraschino cherries, the cherries that come in a jar that people would typically use for when they make hams or making sundaes. It's a really, really sweet cherry, basically. It's served in syrup, basically. It tastes like that, pretty much. And I got myself a really nice container to keep it in. You know how some like lawyer shows, they'll pull up a bottle of scotch or something and it's in that really fancy glass? Yeah, I have one. Yeah, I gotta get a new cork, but I've been making do by just pushing a little bit of the rubber that that separated the glass from the cork down into it to hold it in place. And I keep it in my fridge, and it keeps it crisp. But yeah, it is really good. It's only 20% alcohol, so it's only 40 proof. It ain't too strong. But if you drink enough, you will get lit. No. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, that smells divine. Yeah, Di Serono is a great mixer with any pop. At least all the dark ones, like Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, Coke. Any of those three mixes perfect. Fucking headset decided to disconnect. It makes it like any of the main pops like Coke, Pepsi, shit like that. It makes them into like their cherry versions. So yeah, now I'm going to hunt this bitch. There is currently a Great Jarga and a fucking Rathalos here that I could go fight instead before I go do this. Because I have 50 minutes. You know what? I'm going to go fight the Great Jarga. Where is he? Over there, so I'll go to the closest one. And then I'll go hunt the Wrath. And I'll use dual blades the entire time. I forgot to do. I have so many ancient potions that I cannot give you, unfortunately. Oh, look, there he is. There's technically the biggest hurdle you'll fucking face in the beginning. Right there. Yeah, he's just a big T-Rex, basically. That spews fire. Yeah. And he's about to probably get into a turf war with the Great Jarga, which is just a giant iguana. Yeah, the Great Jarga is mostly weak against most of everything. Yeah, he's getting his ass reamed. He can't escape me. Yeah, he's dead. You know what? Fuck the Wrath. I'm going to kill the... Come here, motherfucker! I got something to say to you. Ah, I forgot about the roar. It always does that. And this is what he's weakest against. Yeah, dual blades have two modes. Just normal normal mode, just swinging and hoping to God, and then there's demon mode. That's what I'm currently using. It uses stamina to keep it going. You will break parts over time if you hit them enough. They like to back you into corners for no reason, apparently. Yeah, I'm not getting close enough to him at times. And make sure if you get it, get Iceborne, because you will immediately get access to the Clutch Claw. And it's super handy because you can do what I call tenderizing. You'll make the certain parts like the head or the legs weaker, and if you use the lance, you can actually do what's called a counter claw, You'll have your shield up, but you'll have a claw out, and if you get attacked, you will bounce backwards, clutch onto them, hit them for some initial damage, and then tenderize that spot immediately. If you just spam triangle at that point. You see that shit? I just went all across his back. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, and he's dead. Those are Jargas. They're like a lizard thing, but because I became friends with the Palicos of this area, I can now call upon a Jarga, just a small little one, and I can ride it through the map. And I have that for pretty much every area. So I have it for the Ancient Forest, the Wildspire Waste, the Rotten Vale, the Coral Highlands. I don't have it for Hoarfrost Reach, and I don't think there is one for the Elder Recess. Which currently in Master Rank has a Teostra and a Seething Basil Keys. You can change which level you want to play at from the map. It takes time after you beat things, unless you capture it. It gives you time to harvest, but I don't care about its parts right now. Because, I'll show you it. Once you get enough information on certain enemies, it'll tell you what their drops are and the likelihood of getting them via certain means. And I'll show you for each rank just on the Ageneth. Because I'm not going to spoil too much, because I do want you to be able to learn something and kind of work some things out on your own, like how some things work, but I can give you a general rundown. Since the Ageneth is going to be the first thing that you really fucking need parts for, if you want to get a lot of like certain things, like if you want to get all of the Guardian sets just for the hell of it, you're going to need a lot of these scales to be able to upgrade them. Thankfully it's only one each, so you don't need too many. You only need one per fucking set, unless you somehow for some reason want multiple of them, which I don't know why you would, because there's no splitting paths for that one. Okay, so for the Ageneth, it's physiology. You know, that just tells you what's breakable, what's severable, and what its weaknesses are. You don't get any information if you don't have any research into them. So we're going to start with low rank. So you'll get like the Ageneth pelt, scales, fang, nosebone, plate from carves. And the varying stars is how likely you are to get. The more stars, the more likely. For rewards, like after the quest is done, if you were specifically supposed to hunt this, the rewards that you can get are there at the lower bit. Then you notice how I have where it says head broken, it'll say Ageneth Fang, and then there's that green for Ageneth Plate. That is like a rare item, a very rare item to get. You're very unlikely to get it, but you're more likely to get it if you break their head or you carve the tail by severing the tail. For high rank, it'll change into a gem instead. Then you can get the pelt plus, scale plus. They all become pluses, except for the plate, which is still really low chance to get. The gem is very rare, and it's hard to get a hold of early, unless you have people to help. And then there's master rank, which it changes from pelts to fur, from scales to shards, hard fang, the heavy nose bone, Agineth gem, and it goes from being plates to an Agineth mantle. And that's only for carbs. You gotta get lucky to get conflagrant sacks, which that's just rewards, which is somewhat likely due to how many stars it has. And this is all in detail for every single monster. Once you get their research up, the more tracks you analyze, the more you kill them, discover them, all that shit, and then go up to there's certain people you gotta walk up to update it. I'll show you in Selena for now. It's really easy to find these people because they are surrounded in books. You can't miss them. If you're looking, you will find them by the pile of books. And you will see what I mean by a pile of books. And there's a fun thing that when you capture certain monsters, they will actually appear out here in camp. They'll be asleep, thankfully. God, I'd hate to see how some of these things would react to waking up. Whew. Yeah, and just to make sure you don't do this in the future, elder dragons cannot be captured. They cannot be put to sleep. They cannot even be trapped. So if you put down a trap, it'll be a waste. I read it in a tip before I even did it, but I'm going to go ahead and warn you. Yeah, that's a round table, which I have a lot of question marks. I did not know it. Yeah, this is one of the guys you gotta look for. Well, you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's a lot of question marks I don't even know what they are for right now. But now I'm at the chief ecologist. This is the guy you gotta talk to update, the levels, because once you max out a bar, you gotta talk to them and they will update your guide. Like, I just got an updated field guide for the Pink Rathian, the Kirin, Lunastra, Barath, and the Fulgur Ageneth, and 2 others, being the Silver Wrath and the Viper Tobikadachi. So now I can continue to add to their bars to research them more. Once you max it, you gotta talk to them. If you don't, then you're just wasting time. I don't know what half of these people fucking want. Okay, fucking nothing. He's probably just happy I beat Nergigante. Field team leader. Yeah, I think they're just telling me good job for killing the ruiner Nergigante. God damn it. And then this guy just wants me to take pictures of shit, and I don't care. But yeah, when you capture a monster, they'll appear on this platform. And you'll see a few people kind of looking at it sometimes. And then you've got the housekeeper here, which you'll have to go to your own kind of home to kind of do this. But you can claim add-on bonuses, and that'll give you some shit. I wonder what it'll show me this time. I can't remember. Oh, I did get the post set. So yeah, this will tell you, like, you got the armor set for Guardian, which is the best early game set, which will give you 250 armor from the get-go. It looks fucking ugly, but it works. When I dated her, she didn't like the fucking armor set, but it worked. The more armor you have, the less damage you take. The less damage you take, the longer you can go before you gotta heal and use your resources. I don't even use anything that increases how much I'm healing. I just use shit that speeds up how fast I heal. Being the Gobbler, the speed eating set bonus. by having 3 of them, I eat and drink anything that I interact with. Like if I'm eating some food out in the field, like I have well done steaks that I carry with me. I eat them as fast as the game will possibly let me, which is only a couple of seconds for a whole like leg of fucking meat. Um, or the speed sharpening set, which will per thing will actually reduce how many times I gotta hit my weapon with a whetstone to sharpen it. Having it maxed out, I only gotta hit it once and it's sharp. But early game, it's really hard to get a hold of a lot of this, like decorations, which are all these gems, which are all really useful, like earplugs. This will make, like, when monsters roar, it'll make you more resilient. The more of it you have, if you get it to level 5, nothing can stun you from that. I typically run a few things on everything, being stun resistance, speed eating, and speed sharpening. That is my 3 pet peeves. I like to be able to quickly eat, not get stunned from pretty much most of anything, and be able to sharpen quickly and get back in the fight. Handicraft is another good thing. That increases your max durability by a certain amount, but it will not exceed the maximum, and it can go up to level 5. So you can imagine how long I can make some weapons last before I even have to touch a whetstone. But this game is just outright beautiful. Like, just like, look at that. It's just beautiful. Oh yeah, that's animals that are native to this little area. Let me find some. Yeah, here they are. Yeah, they're native to this whole area. Because this is the DLC area. You only get access to Ancient Forest, Wildspire Waste, the Rotten Vale, Coral Hyrands, and the Elder Recess in the base game. You get the Guiding Lands and Hoarfrost Reach along with Selenia with the DLC. Let me tell you, doing Hoarfrost Reach for the first time was bullshit because you had to fight Biotitus, which is like, let's see, where would it probably be here, which is like that thing called a Duratitis. It coats itself in mud, while the other one actually coats itself in snow and ice. So it's based on climate. The Rotten Vale has things that do like acidic shit and different things, except for the weird case that there is a Bonbaro, which is native to Hoarfrost Reach. For some reason, I don't know why he's there. Or like the Great Gyros, that's like another giant lizard. Kind of like a Komodo dragon, you can think, because it's venomous and it'll paralyze you. Or the Coral Highlands, which is, you can get all sorts of shit. You ever heard of a Kirin? It's a lightning horse unicorn. It's actually a unicorn, basically, because it has a horn. Yeah, it has a really cool weapon, though. I actually maxed it out the other day. Yeah, check out this weapon. Like, this thing took me a while to get a hold of. because it has 3 upgrades to it. It has the initial, then it has an upgrade, and then this is the maxed out one, which has 720 lightning element. One. You see this thing? It took me a while to get a hold of, and it has really good thunder element. Let me see how far it goes up when I run my actual thunder kit. It goes up to 890. And I could still increase it further if I can put another decoration on. Because I've only got fucking level 5, and I can still bring it up to level 6. If I get rid of this sharp jewel and put a bolt upgrade, that brings it up to 960. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save this kit because that's really fucking good. Register. Saved layered armor. Yeah, the Emperor Thunder Sword. It's still got great durability. It's got no affinity, so it means that I'm not going to hit any crits, but I'm also not going to hit any fouls or whatever the fuck they're called. So I can't hit crits, but I can't fuck up a hit. It's just swing and hit, swing and hit. But let me tell you, this thing's got some fucking damage. Let me go find another Agnus. I wish I could just do one in an arena. Let me see. No, I want arena'd. I am gonna tell you, when you start fucking playing this game, while yes, killing 5 Mosswine doesn't look that difficult because they're just pigs and they're not really hostile for the most part. 54k money for just killing 5 little pigs. They one-shot you, they charge at you, and they are huge. They will fuck your day up. I beat it like once or twice, and then I gave up because it wasn't worth it. I just started helping other people, and I've made more money helping other people and doing some other things than actually doing that mission. I've made several million by just helping people. True. You get some cool stuff by just helping people. Like, I should actually have some right now, I think. And because also my Palico, my little cat dude, I gave him a cool weapon that I had to get from a cool tool from the Rotten Vale called the Plunder Blade. He will actually give me resources to sell. They're called trade-in items. Let's see, do I have any? Yes, I do. Yeah, so getting lustrous scales and golden eggs. Golden eggs are the most valuable because those are 20,000 each. And for helping people that are lower level than me on master rank, I get 1 every time. Or if I walk out those doors and hang a left, there is a thing I can do that costs some fuel, and because I do it on a 10 times multiplier setup, so it's using 100 fuel instead of 10 fuel, I was on a fucking roll, and I was just getting 10 golden eggs, 10 golden eggs, 10 golden eggs. I had like 170 after I spent everything. I grinded some missions with some other people, just randoms that joined, that would give me the fuel I need, and I just grinded a few of those missions. and I had like 7,000 something fuel. I now have 7,000 fuel again. Ooh, getting old there. Yeah, the speed of which I eat things. I run while I fucking eat and shit. Damn, you're old. Even I don't have that much of a problem. I just occasionally have to pop my back. Yeah, the one problem with this weapon is it's unbelievably fucking slow. Two and three. Dunk. Of course, he fucking runs away. Why? Don't you fucking run away from me! I will end you! He just walked into my second hit. Oh, and now he roared. Fun thing, this acts as a shield too, kind of. Not the best, but it helps with some things. I can block a roar most of the time. Heave ho, motherfucker. Boom. Ah, oh, of course I didn't hit him. Come on, come on. That wasn't even a full charge hit. That did fucking nearly 300, and that wasn't even a good hit. Like, this thing's got some fucking damage when you fucking get enough people in to distract them. Or you get them on the ground. This ain't gonna be shit, though. He don't hardly do a damn thing to me. Of course he roared and blocked my fucking attack. Sorry, that's one thing I do hate. Yeah, see these goldies? I'll always be running something to try and spawn these in. Whether it be the bandit mantle or my palico. So make sure you watch for them and pick them up. That will give you a great boost to your money. You there? Ooh, he actually got me close. Mostly fire damage. There goes your tail, bitch. Hope you didn't need that. Oh, you're back. Yeah, you're cool, man. I was just telling you, like, I was gonna run something that you can always collect something for money. So be on the watch when we play together. You're gonna want to look for gold items on the ground. They kind of shimmer like this little item that's at my feet right now. Yeah, it'll look like kind of like that, but it'll be very bright, shimmery gold. those items sell for money only. Yeah. Yeah, it was good seeing you. Yeah, message me if you get the game. You too, brother. Let's beat this guy's ass and finish this out. Ooh, a turf war. Please kill each other. You would actually save me some hassle. You just dropped him off the fucking... He got laid the fuck out. After this, I'll end the stream. Well, he's done. There we go. Arguably the best pose for this sword. Just shows the whole thing off real nice, and you just stand there. I like it. Well, this was a great one to make, because I actually got to talk to somebody for once. So I will end it here.